It's really important when you're coming up against good sides who pick up these pockets of space and they're playing through the lines to actually be able to squeeze those lines. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Mark Russell here from Russ 10 Soccer Coach. Today we're going to look at squeezing the lines. So squeezing the defence and the midfielders together a little bit closer, the midfielders and the attack a little bit closer. We've already looked at compactness in games and we've already looked at how to defend compact. I'll put a link in the description here. If you don't want to stick around for the full content, I have got a 60-second series where I do quick coaching tips in 60 seconds. I'll do one on this as well. If you do want to see a bit more information, either go to that one and come back or stick around and watch this one now. But here's a link for the 60 seconds one. It is very quick, it is very brief, but you still get a general idea of what we're looking for. Today, yes, we're going to be compact, but we're not going to be compact from left to right, side to side. We're going to be compact from front to back or back to front, depending on what sort of a press you do. So hopefully any coaches or players on here will get something out of it. However, this video is actually aimed at my Notts County under-18s team, as we've got a game coming up and I wanted to work on this. So killing two birds with one stone, actually the game that's coming up is going to be a bit of a rush in a team talk, so I figured I'd do it on video and I'd give the girls an idea of what we're looking for in this coming game, and it'll give you coaches out there an idea of how to get your teams squeezing the lines from defence to midfield, midfield to attack, and making it really difficult for the opposition to cut through you or to play balls through those pockets. The Notts County team I've got is a new team for me. We had a game the other day and this is where we got caught out a little bit. The number 10 was dropping between the defenders and the midfielders, and we just need to cut that out. When you're coming up against good sides who can find them spaces and good players who find them pockets, you need to work out a way of actually defending against that. Right, my mate's going to take it away on tactical pad in a minute, give you guys an idea of what we're looking for, give the Notts County players an idea of what we're looking for in this coming game. So for my players who are watching this, when we're coming to this game, it means I don't need to talk about this. You'll know exactly what we need and what we require from you in the upcoming match. If any of you are sticking around afterwards, I'll chat through what's been spoke about on tactical pad and how we do it. And just quickly, if this is your first time watching a video, please do subscribe if you enjoy the content and you get something out of it. If you're returning, welcome back, nice to see you. Right, let's cut to the tactical pad. I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you, Mark. First, we need to explain to those that aren't aware of what we mean by squeezing the lines. It's a very simple phase of play, but requires communication between players as well as an understanding of where to squeeze, or close space as some will call it. This can be done whilst in possession. It enables slightly less hard work when a transition of play happens against us. I've left any opposition players off the first example. You can clearly see how the defenders don't follow the play, which then opens up a large pocket of space. This space would be exploited by clever opposition, leaving us a tremendous amount of hard work to retrieve the ball. Of course, this can easily be avoided by our defenders closing the space and getting closer to the midfielders in front of them. In this example, the defenders would have probably left this too late. There is a very small opportunity for them to delay the play, which would then allow the midfielders to recover back behind the ball. I'll reset the clip. This time the defenders will move upfield with the play. We are required to move forward and backwards as a team, just as we do, left to right. This cuts out many problems, and as you will see in further examples, there will be little space for the opposition to play through us. Note the red arrows, these are in exactly the same position as they were in clip 1. This gives a clear indication of the hard work the players have put in prior to a transition. So unless the opposition attempt to play a long ball over the top, the delay process of the defending principles becomes so much easier as there is less space to close down, and less space for the opposition to play in. So now I'll add some opposition players. Just in case you're still uncertain, it'll give you an indication of the space available to the other team if you don't squeeze the lines together, and then a further example of the small opportunities the opposition will have if you do go ahead and close that space. This is the same clip, and I will repeat it with different views. But look at the space the opposition has. They have time to turn and run with the ball, they've created an overload on our left fullback and we've made it really easy for them. As the defenders play the ball out, we attack down our wide left area, but get turned over. Due to our defenders' static movement, The huge space for the opposition now causes us a tremendous amount of trouble. Now, I appreciate that we can't always do something about a counter break, but if we make it easy for the opposition, we might as well wear the same color kit. Here it is again one last time, then we will move on. Okay, let us have a look at the correct way, the way that it is going to make life difficult for the red team. As a defenders push up with play, they immediately give the red 9 a problem, as he, or she, will be left in an offside position. We have now closed the space between the line of our defenders and the line of our midfield. This leaves the red number 7 no space to turn when they receive the ball. Red 7 is forced to play the ball back, allowing our midfielders to recover their position. This is what we call squeezing the play, or closing the lines. Looking at this in stadium view gives you a better understanding. We have helped ourselves as a team with a little thought process as the play built up. We have also given ourselves an opportunity to win the ball back in the opposition's half. I'll hand you back to Mark. All the best with this to Notts County under-18s, and any coaches that might have learned something today.
Well, I hope you got something out of that. It's really, really important when you're coming up against good sides who pick up these pockets of space and they're playing through the lines, to actually be able to squeeze those lines and compact the situation and compact those phases of play that the opposition are playing against you. There's obviously ways around this if you're the in possession team and teams are compacting against you like that. I'm not going to talk about that now, that's for another video. So for those girls in my team who have stuck around and watched the whole video, I'll see you at the game. Let's hope we can squeeze those lines and I don't have to talk about it too much. This is exactly what I'm looking for in this game coming up. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions, please comment below. As it stands on this video, I've got 269 subscribers. I'd love to get to 300 as soon as possible. That'd be amazing. So if you're not subscribed, please do so. Until then, I'll catch you next time.